All right, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth through the Spirit. And I want to give a special peace and blessings and salutations to the elect. All right, I'm the brother Zion, and just want to speak on or land back, shall I say, on a few words that the apostles were speaking on their street teaching this week, specifically going into the wicked, you know. So what I want to do is play this video and give my spiritual 2 cents or land back off of this, because they were going into the topic of the wicked. All right, so let's get into it.
It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed.
You know, you just read that.
Oh,
That's the spirit. That was the spirit.
Oh,
But keep reading. Keep reading.
It's so nice it had to be read twice.
it says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed.
Which is Esau, which is the so-called white man.
The wicked.
You got so-called Jewish rabbis that say that many of them say that the white Romans are actually descended from Esau.
Yeah, the Apostle Tahar said that you have these so-called Jewish rabbis saying that the Romans descend from the Edomites, you know, and that's these devils making their tongue to fall upon themselves, as the scriptures say, because in these latter times there's going to be certain, you know, Edomites revealing some truth, because Jake will hear you say something and they won't believe it, but as soon as Esau says it, they'll believe it instantly, you know. And that's how he's influenced you throughout your life. He can just tell you something and you instantly believe it. But Yahweh Bashim Yahushai will set up certain men and you won't believe us, but that's ultimately because you've been blinded.
That's what they're saying.
That's right.
Don't take my word for it. Take their word. They're the experts, right? But folk haven't never looked that up.
I
Go
got
ahead.
a precept for
Go
you.
ahead.
And that's why Apostle Tahar said that with sarcasm, because starting with the apostles and elders, they've been telling you that Esau, Edom was the wicked. Okay, that the so-called white man was the Edomites. To us brothers, you know, that's Israelite 101, who Esau is. But for you newer brothers that may just be coming into the faith, you know, you might think that you might have heard somebody say that Esau is Japhet. The so-called white man is Japhet, Salakia. And you might believe that, but that's not so. As the Apostle Gabar brought out, Malachi 1 and 4, it tells you who the wicked is, man.
Proverbs 16 and 4. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
So the day of evil is Jacob's trouble, when the Most High comes back. So the wicked got to be here. All right? But what does it say in, what is that, Matthew, I believe it's Matthew 25, verse 30, if I'm not mistaken. Either 30 or 32. Start with 30.
Matthew chapter 25, verse 30. It says,
Yeah, Apostle Tahar mentioned that the wicked has to be here on the planet. Now, a lot of people will say the Edomites are done away with. Well, that's not so, man. The Edomites are not done away with. Okay, they're on the earth, they're present, and they're doing exactly what Yahweh Bashim Yahushai commanded them to do, which is to oppress, all right, kill, steal, spread lies, and be the wicked. That's why he made them for the day of evil, as the Apostle Gabar just read in the book of Proverbs.
and cast ye the unprofitable servant into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth when the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him. Then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory, and before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats.
The sheep are Israelites, and goats are Esau. Go ahead.
Yeah, because Alexander the Greek, he put a, what was that? He was known as the goat. No, he put a leopard's head.
Well, he was known as a leopard because he took over things fast. It was like this spirit take over their kingdom fast, but he was known as a goat in Daniel the 8th chapter.
And also Alexander, he was what? He was the king of the Greeks, and the Greeks were the first civilization of the Edomites. Started with the Greeks. Okay. And it tells you that in the Apocrypha, it speaks about Alexander the Greek. In school, you learn about him. He's known as Alexander the Great, which we call him Alexander the Creep. All right, he was an Edomite.
Go right to it.
God, this is the book of Daniel, chapter 8, and verse 21, I believe.
And this is why you gotta be careful who you follow, man. You know, the Wadati Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai for putting the spirit on me to understand that these are the men of the Lord, and you know, I learned from these men over a decade ago. Okay? And that's the spirit of the Lord, man. All right, thy eyes shall see thy teachers, because some people that call themselves teaching the scriptures, they don't know how to break the scriptures down. They don't go precept upon precept the correct way. And a lot of these guys get in their feelings and get in their emotions, man. It's not about that. It's about rightly dividing the word of truth.
And the rough goat is the king of Grecia, and the great horn is
Greece means what? Greece.
Greece, yeah.
The Greeks. So that rough horn is the king of Greece. That's Alexander. And it mentions his name and his father. All right?
When you go into secular history, you had the Israelite priests that showed Alexander in the prophecy who he was. They showed him the prophecy of Daniel. When Alexander took over, the priest showed him, this is you, this is talking about you.
And what does that prove? That the scriptures are real. Because, see, here it is, somebody will say, well, the Bible is fake. The Bible, but then you'll go to school and they'll teach you about Alexander, okay, which he was a part of the wicked. You know, he was a part of prophecy, but the Bible mentions it and people won't acknowledge it. That's why they took the Apocrypha out of the scriptures, because of certain accounts like Alexander, man. Okay, you can clearly go to the Apocrypha, which is a part of the scriptures, 1611 edition, King James Bible, and it'll tell you about Alexander. You can go in the book of Daniel, it'll tell you about certain kings during that time, Darius, Cyrus. Those were actually men that lived. Okay?
All right, Matthew 25, verse 32. And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats.
The goats are Esau. Just proved to you the first king of Esau is what? A goat. Alexander. The sheep represent Israel, man.
Got a precept for you?
So this is about nationality. The Most High is dealing with nationality, man. He set up one, and he brings down another. Okay, ain't no thing like vocab teachers that we're gonna be in the kingdom. You have a couple of Edomites over there that are saved in the Lord Jesus. Then you gotta have some Moabites over there. You're gonna have Jake over there. It's just gonna be a rainbow-colored kingdom, and everybody's gonna be on the same level. They use that fucking thing called replacement theology, which is completely demonic, man. Matter of fact, Google that. Replacement theology.
And like Apostle Tahar said, this thing is about nationality, man. Your nationality matters. Okay? That's why the Lord said in Deuteronomy 7:6, okay, that we shall be a holy people above all people that are upon the face of the earth. That's based upon your nationality. That's why these people are hurt and upset that we found out that we're the Israelites. So now their whole agenda is to stop this, put a stop to it, demonize us. We can be anything up under the sun except who we really are. Because at once upon a time, the name of Israel was no more in remembrance, as the apostles mentioned earlier in Psalms 83. Well, they didn't read it, but they mentioned it. Psalms 83. But now prophecy is being fulfilled, man. Your kingdom is getting ready to be destroyed. And we figured out who we were. The elect could very well be sealed on its way. Scriptures speak about hurt not the earth until the elect be sealed.
They taken away from the book.
They're totally taken away from the book. That's why nobody takes vocab or any Christian apologists. We don't take them seriously, man.
That's the only way.
That's why you have to come track us down.
Yep. That's the only way they can get the other nations in, is get rid of Israel.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Yep.
All right, it says, what is replacement theology or supersessionism? Replacement theology, also known as supersessionism, essentially teaches that the church has replaced Israel in God's plan.
Read that again, please.
All right, it says,
That's some bullshit.
what is replacement theology or supersessionism?
This is what vocab alone teaches.
Right.
And it's weak.
Yeah, vocab, you weak as hell, man. You weak, bro. You trash. You weak. Your doctrine is trash. You know, you lightweight, man, like the apostles said.
Go ahead.
Replacement theology, also known as supersessionism, essentially teaches that the church has replaced Israel in God's plan.
Where's that in the scriptures?
Right.
That's not in the scriptures. That's not in the scriptures, man.
The scriptures say that Israel is a people to the Lord forever. Matter of fact,
I got a quick precept. Jeremiah 31:35.
You can get Acts 5. Acts 5.
And this precept right here is a cut, proving that the Israelites are not done away with. This precept, Elder Apostle Gabar is getting ready to read.
28 to 30. No? There's all, you can get Matthew 10, 5, and 6. Matter of fact, you can read that whole Matthew 10 chapter. It's all about Israel. Somebody read Matthew 13, 38. The feet are the children of the kingdom, which are who? The Israelites. The kingdom shall not be left under other people. We're just going to be left under Edomites or Christians. It's going to be left under the Israelites, man. Remote.
And by the way, if you brothers have, larger smart TVs, this is the best way to watch videos, man. If you got a smart TV with YouTube on it, like right now I'm in my room. This is a 55-inch, and you can just kick back and watch whatever camp you like on your TV, man. Instead of watching it on your phone or your laptop, you got a smart TV with YouTube on it. You just kick back and just watch, man. If you brothers can hear, Lord willing, you can hear the apostles speaking.
Besides, only dealing with Israel, man.
Quick precept for you.
Ain't none of you gonna make it. Ain't not a one of you gonna make it.
Not a one.
Not a one of you Edomites, not a one of you Hamites, not a one of you Moabites. Not when you're gonna be in the kingdom, but you're gonna be under us, man.
Slaves. Jeremiah 31:35. Thus saith the Lord, which giveth the sun a light by day, and the ordinances of the moon and of the stars for a light by night, which divideth the sea when the waves thereof roar. The Lord of hosts is his name. If those ordinances depart from before me, saith the Lord, then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation.
That's supersessionism. That's replacement theology. Now, is the sun up there? Is the moon up there? Is the stars up there? So, what the fuck are you talking about, cocaine?
Hey, and I'm gonna leave it there, man. You know, Lord willing, this is edifying. This is a quick land back. Call Allah Yahweh Hashemi Al Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and blessings and salutations to the elect. Continue to watch, continue to study, continue to pray. All right. This is the Brother Zion signing off. Shalom.